The beauty of embracing all emotions. Welcome, my dear friends. Today I want to share something that completely changed the way I look at life. For many years, like most people, I believed happiness was the goal of life. I thought sadness was failure, anger was weakness, fear meant something that was wrong with me, guilt meant I was a bad person. But slowly I realized something astonishing. Nature never creates anything useless. If every organ in our body has a purpose, if every season has a purpose, if every planet in the universe has a purpose, then why would nature create emotions that have no purpose? Maybe sadness, anger, fear, jealousy, loneliness are not punishments. Maybe they are teachers. In today's journey, we will discover how every emotion carries hidden wisdom. By the end of this presentation, I hope you will never again call your emotions good or bad. Instead, you will begin asking, what is this emotion trying to teach me? Why do we cling to happiness? Imagine a small child. One moment he is laughing, 5 minutes later he is crying, 10 minutes later he is laughing again. Children do not suppress emotions, they simply experience them. But somewhere, while growing up, society teaches us boys don't cry, always smile, don't show weakness, be positive. Gradually, we begin wearing emotional masks. Our smile becomes a performance instead of an expression. Bhagavad Gita beautifully says that attachment is the beginning of suffering. We don't suffer because happiness disappears. We suffer because we refuse to let it go. Even Lord Rama cried when Mother Sita was abducted. Even Arjuna trembled before the Mahabharata war. If divine personalities could experience emotions, why are we ashamed of ours? Forced positivity. Think of attending a wedding. Everyone asks, how are you? You automatically reply, I am absolutely fine, but inside your heart is breaking. How exhausting that is. Imagine decorating a dry tree with artificial flowers. From a distance, it looks beautiful, but there is no fragrance, no life, no birds, no fruits. Many of us live exactly like that. We decorate ourselves with fake happiness. Psychology tells us that suppressed emotions never disappear, they simply change their form. Suppressed sadness becomes depression, suppressed anger becomes bitterness, suppressed fear becomes anxiety. Nature is asking only one thing, please do not hide from yourself. Every painting needs dark colors. Let us imagine the greatest painter in the world. Suppose he is allowed to use only white paint. Can he create the Himalayas? Can he paint Krishna's eyes? Can he paint the night sky? Impossible. Dark colors create depth. Similarly, life without painful emotions becomes emotionally flat. In astrology, also, people often fear Saturn or Mars, but psychologically, these planets symbolize important lessons. Saturn teaches patience, Mars teaches courage. Without challenges, we never discover our strength. The Ramayana would never inspire us if Lord Rama never faced exile. The Mahabharata would never exist if the Pandavas never suffered injustice. Difficulty creates greatness. Negative emotions create deeper relationship. Let me ask you something. Who is closer to your heart? Someone who only attended your birthday parties or someone who sat your beside you silently when you lost someone you loved. Pain creates intimacy. During the Mahabharata, Krishna did not become Arjuna's greatest guide while celebrating victory. He became his guide when Arjuna completely broke down. That breakdown gave birth to the Bhagavad Gita. Sometimes your biggest emotional collapse becomes the doorway to your greatest wisdom. Psychology also says vulnerability builds trust. When we stop pretending to be perfect, people finally get the chance to know the real us. And perhaps for the first time, we also meet ourselves. Emotions are temporary. Have you ever noticed the sky? Clouds come, clouds go. The sky never fights them. Our mind should become like the sky, not like the clouds. When anger comes, observe it. Ask what boundary has been crossed. When fear comes, ask what preparation is still needed. When guilt comes, ask what value inside me wants correction. Every emotion carries information. In Durga Saptati, the goddess destroys different demons. Psychologically, each demon represents an inner mental pattern. The story is not about killing emotions, it is about transforming unconscious reaction into conscious wisdom. Every emotion can transform, just as steam becomes water and water becomes ice. Our emotions continually change if we stop resisting them. Reconnecting with intuition. When we stop fighting emotions, something beautiful happens. Our inner noise becomes quieter, and then intuition begins speaking. In Indian philosophy, this is called inner wisdom. The Bhagavad Gita repeatedly encourages us to become witness of our thoughts. When we become observers instead of prisoners of our emotions, clarity naturally appears. Psychological astrology says every birth chart contains different emotional energies. Some people naturally experience a stronger fear. some stronger anger, some stronger sensitivity. These are not defects, they are the curriculum chosen by nature for our evolution. Different classrooms, different lessons, one destination's growth. Perhaps the purpose of life is not becoming permanently happy. Perhaps it is becoming completely alive. Final message. Before we end, I want you to remember one sentence. Every emotion arrives with a gift. Fear brings preparation, sadness brings compassion, anger brings courage to protect what matters, guilt reminds us of our values, loneliness teaches us to reconnect with ourselves, jealousy reveals our hidden desires. Nothing inside us, nothing inside you is accidental. Nothing inside you is your enemy. The next time an uncomfortable emotion appears, don't ask, how do I get rid of this? Instead, ask, what message has nature sent for me today? You may discover that emotion you feared the most was actually your greatest teacher. May you live with courage. May you embrace every shade of your life. Because just as a rainbow needs every color, a complete human being needs every emotion. Thank you for spending this time with me. May your journey become deeper, lighter, and filled with self understanding.